What's good, my people? A hand clap. That was a powerful hand clap, guys. And a round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys who have made it to yet another one on this Mystelics reaction channel, guys. Big up yourself, guys. Give this video a thumbs up for yourself as well. But definitely give this video a thumbs up, for which we're gonna be reacting to another music video of KHALLION from Portsmouth, and this one is entitled System. I'm guessing this is about the system. I've never watched this one. I hope it is, you know, up to par as the first one. Big up the first one, definitely. It definitely had me thinking about a number of things, for which I've been stating from time before. Now this one seems to be an interesting one. We're gonna react to it. And of course, if you're new to this channel, guys, this is where I react to a number of videos taking place in Dominica, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world by extension. If you want me to react to another video, make sure you leave that, of course, in the comment box below. And of course, depending on the likes and everything, I will definitely react to it as well. As long as it's not copyrighted or crazy stuff, I will definitely be reacting to them in this regard right there. I've been getting a number of reactions, so that is a good thing in this regard. Anyways, guys, let us pay attention to this one right there. KHALLION System featuring SLEDGE HAMMAH. I guess he come to SLEDGE HAMMAH. All kind of something. Man, he come to well, he's not bulldozer. He come to SLEDGE. He come to hammer, sledge them. Anyways, before I get carried away, guys, let's bring it back to the very starting. Let's get it going.
KHALLION.
I like it already. The very starting alone tell me I like it. I like it. The vibe, man. You hear that guitar ringing in. Chom, chom. Ah, a vibe.
KHALLION. Yeah.
Hey, like, guys, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Every time I see this, I just seen the big possibility of what we lose here. I seen the big possibility of what we lose, man. They had a whole celebration right there, guys. Right there, they had the whole celebration stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But that is a system that we're living in right now, guys. And we wondering if they have a school, they have a kind of thing on the... Anyways, let me head back to the music video.
I'm out of here, disappeared like Houdini. Is the final hour, is the last you gon' see me? They really made you.
Oh my goodness. Guys, I always seen him there. Lying down. That must be by St. John's School. Every time you pass by the bread shop, you're seeing him lying down there, man. That he's not dead. I guess he's just resting, or he doesn't know what for him to do again. What for him to do again, man. But I guess everywhere you have these things. But people always saying everywhere we've seen these kind of things, especially in New York. You see a lot of people by the roadside, especially in California, people who went to have big dreams of becoming movie stars. They end up sitting down and staying by the streets. But that is them, guys. We are supposed to be better. We have a smaller thing, so we are supposed to be better in this regard. How can we then? They deal with millions of people. We have what, a few thousand people, and with a lot of potential, man. And you have these things happening to these guys right there. I noticed some individuals actually taking some of them in. They did it for Yellow. They did it for Jarius. I think Jarius is his name. So there's a number of help happening, but I mean, where does the system actually help these individuals though? Where does the system help them? You know what I mean? Anyways. Who you talking to yourself? Ah, okay. Anyways, I was gonna sell out, but let me leave that there.
Same people out there doubt me, they say I'm no savior. Who the hell is KHALLION? The single struggle, he's a hater.
But KHALLION, where your shit now, my brother? Where your shit, my boy? Where your shit? Put your shit on. What is the point of that? I don't get. Anyways, one I shit, one I shit. I guess I don't know.
KHALLION, the single struggle, he's a hater. Ain't talking politics, but a struggle.
That girl, I think it was that girl that they did some time ago. And it seems like she's back.
Real hard. Remember having 4 or 5 dogs in my yard on the last days. Cause I hop the hoop and I ride away. I see the struggle every day, in every way. It do not play. Never bite the hands that feed you, then feed me.
That's an interesting line though. That's a very interesting line.
It do not play. Never bite bite the hands that feed you, then feed me.
Never bite the hand that feeds you, so feed me. Never bite the hands that feed you, so feed me. That means the hand that's supposed to be feeding you is not feeding you. But when it still comes down to this, if the hand that is feeding you and then does whatever they want with you, should you allow that to happen though? But then again, if you don't allow them to do whatever they want, then they will stop feeding you, and then you'll have to be hungry. But then if you really realize it, you don't really have to depend on them to feed you in the first place. Dominica is a land that flows with all kinds of things, man. The land itself sustains the people. Therefore, the people should not worry about the people who do not want to feed them. They're supposed to take care of them. Yes, they're supposed to put things in place for the people. That is what the system is supposed to do. But if the system is not acting right, then therefore you need to do something about the system. But never make yourself believe that the system is in charge of you. You are in charge of the system. So that is interesting right there. Anyways.
Life ain't easy, but you think this is a live. For people to multiply, we don't know days work.
For people to multiply without no day's work. More and more people, especially when you're hearing all about these jobs leaving. All these jobs leaving, and you're wondering, okay, where's the jobs that coming in? We are doing so well, but so many jobs are leaving though. I remember all the types of water we used to have back in the day, man. Now we have imported water. You see more imported water on the shelf than your own water in your country. That's something else, eh? You see more imported water than your own water in your country on people's shelves. Why is that? Maybe because the water is more expensive. But should it be more expensive? Shouldn't you be selling the imported water more expensive because they are imported? What? Shouldn't you be able to sell, or shouldn't you be the waters that are being imported, meaning more produce or more money goes into bringing these waters into Dominica? You in Dominica, and your water that you produce in Dominica is more expensive than the foreign water that you importing though. That is another thing that we have to look into, man. Why is this things happening? So the poor is getting poorer, jobs are leaving, and you have the brain drain taking place. A number of persons who were in Ross actually left. Teachers going overseas and they don't want to come back. Those who come back came back because they didn't listen to certain people. I mean, anyways, let's continue. And I seen that young boy there. I seen, guys, as I see that there. That young boy, I guess it kind of symbolizes with these guys, because I'm sure this guy used to go to school as well. And years down the road, this is what he's saying. But the struggle is real hard. This is what he is facing. So my question here is, will this young boy become like this guy if there's nothing working for him in the country? Interesting. Not just in Dominica, but across the Caribbean and across the world by extension. What is being done to help the youths? Or will the youths then become so slave to the system that it'll become like this, hoping for somebody at the top to feed them? Interesting.
With the system. Why we have to compete with the system?
When the system's supposed to be working for us, man. Why you competing with the system? I like that one. I think this looks like the port area. Portsmouth Port. This is like the Portsmouth Port.
Well, boss, you never know who struggle if we don't speak up.
You never know struggle if you don't speak up, man. Some people are struggling and they refuse to say anything because they're afraid of people coming and say, oh, you speak against me, so no food for you. But it's something else, eh? But if you don't speak up, nothing is gonna happen. But you're afraid if you speak up, that the people that you're speaking up against, because they're doing you this, you know, keeping you down, because if you speak against them, then they're not gonna feed you, so you stay quiet. But the only way for you to elevate is for you to speak up. It's interesting for you to come out there and show numbers and say, hey, stop your dirty ways for me, please.
Like Houdini, is the final hour, is the last you gon' see me. They really make changes, but we struggle the same way. And then we wonder why the people run away every.
They make changes, but easy. There's a thing called changes for the better or for the worse. Because you can have changes, you know. But changes doesn't mean it's a better thing. Tupac said, I see no changes. I see no changes. All I see is racist faces. But he was talking from an era where they were blacks. Black could not become the president. Black became the president. You ask yourself, well, what is the different change? What has happened as a result of this whole thing, man? What is the different change? Is it better or is it worse? Interesting. Whoa. I'm no savior. Who the hell is KHALLION? The single struggle, he's a hater. Ain't talking politics, but and the thing is, sometimes when you see you talking about what actually happening, people think you're talking about some political thing. Or I mean, yes, life itself is politics. It's policies put in place for people to do certain things and the freedom that they have to do these things. But when you speak about certain things that are actually happening, they want to make it seem as if it's politics or you one-sided or this kind of thing. It's not being one-sided, no, guys. It's what actually happening here. If it happening, it happening. But hey, people want to turn a blind eye because they're afraid to speak up against the system that is keeping them oppressed. That's crazy.
Struggling real hard. Remember having 4 or 5 dogs in my yard. This is them what we see we feel. Yes, them what we go to jail. Them what we get to you. Them give we bring some, give we yell. But get to you, we see prevail. We get in every time we sing the fucking skill. And it don't matter how we struggle.
You have to blur that out.
Steady doubling. Do we best?
I have to blur that out again, guys.
No time for rest, keep money coming in. Up all up the money train. KHALLION want do the same. Man, I fit turn a billion.
Hey, Jakai boss.
Now I claim no bitch again. Ledger, we soon I go struggle again. Dilo, we soon I go struggle again. Nigel, we soon I go struggle again.
I think they say they can struggle again. You will say now go struggle again, okay.
Right now, man, I feel play the money. I'm out of here, disappeared like Houdini. It's the final hour, it's the last you gon' see me. They really make changes, but we struggle same way. And then we wonder why the people run away every day. And same people out there doubt me, they say I'm no savior. Who the hell is KHALLION? The single struggle, he's a hater. Ain't talking politics, but I struggle real hard. Remember having 4 or 5 dogs in my yard. We sang brighter days, hoping there will be another brighter day. Cause I'm close, my house on the hilltop. Mask I go do your thing, go hard on everything. No time for negativity, we have to wake up. They tell me that I couldn't sing, but I never give up cause I had a dream. The system never did to sponsor so much.
But where bananas go, boy? Where bananas go, boy?
The system never did to sponsor so much damn talent and then people just have suffer.
Yep. They always talking about the youth and liking the youth and thing. But how are the youth elevating, man? How are the youth elevating in Dominica? Jamaica take their thing serious, Trinidad take their thing serious, they elevating the youth. Where is Dominica, man? Dominica has so much skills and talents there. Yes, sir.
Why your people just are suffer? So much talent in your place and we are suffer.
And potential too, talent and potential. That's a heck of a thing, we boy. Hey!
We could go so far. I'm out of here.
Big up Aaron. That is my cousin on the bike there.
Disappeared like Houdini. It's the final hour, it's the last you gon' see me. They really make changes, but we struggle same way. And then we wonder why the people run away every day. And same people out there doubt me, they say I'm no savior. Who the hell is KHALLION? The single struggle, he's a hater. Ain't talking politics, but I struggle real hard. Remember having 4 or 5 dogs in my yard.
What you doing on this swing, my boy? Hey. I think they're probably looking at the cinematography of it, I guess. Yeah, man, that was a cool vibe right there, man. That was a cool vibe. I like the whole element of it, making you think about the system that we're living in. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Is the system working for us or against us, man? That is a good question to ask, man. But I like the vibe, minus the swear words that was inside there. I think that is what I think he was talking about, having clean versions or radio versions in this regard. So yeah, I messed with that track. and you guys can definitely check out the full link of that in the description below. But before I get into that, guys, I must make mention, he actually showed his business inside there, and I must make mention of this very thing right there. This is actually an app. Let me show you guys. So he actually has his restaurant on this app as well. Welcome to my island, baby. Ikari Bites, guys. That's his business right here. That's another one. So this is what you do. This is what you download, guys. Download the app. It's on Google Play and also an app on the App Store. HAMMAH Bites, guys. Of course, Mother's Day coming up. By the way, you can actually utilize this very thing right there, especially if you're overseas and you see, oh, let me get a lunch for my mother for Mother's Day or something like that, and they can actually deliver the stuff to your mama for you guys. You can definitely download the app, and of course, there are Dominican restaurants on that app. It's not just only Dominica; it's across the Caribbean as well. So if you wanna, patronize or give your mother something if you're overseas, give her a nice meal and say, "Mama, let me send something for you, man, mama. Mama, not cry if you ever," because you're getting the food, man. You're getting the food for Mother's Day. You can easily do that from an app from your phone, wherever in the world you are. So you guys can definitely download HAMMAH on Google Play or on the App Store, depending on what phone you have, and definitely get that in. So I just had to put that in there, guys, for you guys. I'll be pushing more of these vibrations throughout the week because I want folks to really get that stuff. It's an excellent app. You guys can definitely get that right there. And then, anyways, guys, with that said, give this video a thumbs up. Download the app. Definitely check out his full YouTube video in the link in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction. Don't forget to thumbs up this video as well, guys, and subscribe for more reactions to come.